Hey everybody, Carla Silver here. It is my pleasure to be here with you on this Tuesday evening. And I just want to say congratulations for making it here. Obviously, you're looking for something. Maybe you've been downsized, right-sized, outsourced. Maybe your commute is ridiculously long. Maybe you don't see your family enough. But obviously, you're taking time out of your evening this evening to spend time with us, and we want to honor that. There's a lot of other things that you could be doing. You could be spending time with your family, watching TV, a whole host of things that you could be spending your time on, and you're spending it here with myself. My name is Carla Silver, and my co-host tonight is Kelly Williams, and we're going to talk to you about an enormous project that we're working on, and somebody thought enough of you to invite you here this evening. So I just want to say before we get started, this is not going to be for everyone. If you're looking for some kind of get-rich-quick, unicorns fly through the sky, leprechauns drop gold into your bank account, this is definitely not for you. This is a business and a business opportunity, and it definitely requires work. However, this is an enormous opportunity. So tonight, our goal is to talk about the goals for our Team Wukar, how you can participate, what it takes, what how we're executing on our plan, and what it's going to take for you to participate. So we're going to go through everything as a whole. So hopefully by the end of, well, I should say by the end of the time we spend together, you'll definitely know what's involved and the stakes that are on the table here. And hopefully we will finish here, and our goal is to finish in about 35 to 40 minutes. So we're going to be very, very on purpose with our time. So what are we up to? Team Wukar is the name of our team and the name of the company that we have here. Our goal as a company is to grab 100% of the online shopping marketplace through a technology and a cashback program that is offered by a technology company called Dubli.com. That is an outrageous goal, but we have outrageously successful marketers here and an outrageously successful company that we've affiliated ourselves with. The online spending marketplace is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. If you've bought something online, raise your hand. And if you're not raising your hand, you're lying, because we've all bought something online for sure. And just here in the United States alone, according to Forrester Research, the e-commerce marketplace online spending for consumer goods was more than $250 billion in the year 2013, and of course, obviously, that is looking to double and triple and quadruple over the next few years. So that's the game we're playing in. That's the marketplace we're looking to take over. And how would you think we were going to do that, right? So I'm going to go through a product that is pretty interesting. It's a no-brainer product for any consumer to sign up with, and our product basically is cash, or what I call cash back on your online spending. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to share my screen, and then Kelly, if you would let me know if you can see my shared screen, that would be great.
Looks good.
Perfect. I appreciate that, Kelly. So what everybody is looking at here right now is the homepage of a company called Dubli, Dubli.com. What Dubli offers is a cashback program with about over 15,000 stores around the world. They have malls in countless cities. If you see here, we have malls in the United States, Spain, and Italy, all over the world. I can't even know it. I don't even know it. Australia, UK, and here's one that I don't know it. I think that's the UAE. Dubli is a multinational company. It does business in every single country in the world. There are people worldwide already that have signed up for this free tool to get cash back on their online spending. There, you get paid to travel, get paid to shop, get paid for coupons and deals, and your potential customers, and even you tonight, can sign up for free and start getting cash back immediately this evening. So let me just give you a quick tour here. In the shopping mall, it's not stores that you wouldn't shop at already. We have stores like Sam's Club, the Apple Store. How cool is that? How often do you get cash back on anything that you buy that's of an Apple product? Best Buy, Nordstrom's, Macy's, Ralph Lauren, Overstock.com. The stores are top tier stores, again, that you shop at already. Travel is even more juicy because I don't know about it. I don't know anybody that doesn't basically book all of their travel online. So it's companies like Priceline, Starwood, Jetsetter, Hotwire, Marriott, Best Western, Hertz. Anything you can think of, for the most part, is in our travel, and of course in financial and insurance. So you're talking about your cell phone bill, your insurance bill, and I could go on and on and on. Again, these are companies, these are top tier companies that you are shopping at already. But you might be thinking, okay, well, great, it's a cashback company, but really, honestly, how much cashback can I possibly expect, right? I'm already a member of Costco, or I'm already getting 1 or 2% cash back on maybe my Visa card or your Capital One card, right? Well, the cashback program here is not some 1% or 2%. It is a very aggressive cashback program that Dubli has negotiated with every single one of these stores. So just to give you an idea of what kind of cashback that you can expect as an average family, they have this really cool little tool here. And I'm going to be very quick. You can certainly, after we're done tonight, go and play with this yourself. But let's say that over a course of a whole year, you and your family only spend maybe $2,500 on all of your travel expenses. Maybe you only spend and I'm going really conservative here, maybe you only spend $1,000 in shopping. And maybe you only spend in your cell phone bill and your State Farm bill and your car insurance. I don't even think you can only spend $1,500, but let's just pretend, right? Even if you're a free customer, you get $218 cash back. Guys, that is on top of your Visa, on top of any specials, on top of any coupons. And if you'll notice here, there are 3 levels of membership in Dubli. Of course, everyone will sign up for a free account. That's no-brainer, right? Because you might as well pick up extra cash every time you shop. But if somebody upgrades to a VIP account, that's $522 cash back. Now, I know that I used to travel a lot for a living, and I still travel a lot now. So my travel bill is a lot more, and my potential cash back is a lot more. Guys, feel free when we're done this evening to go check out Dubli.com and play with this yourself. Dubli has 3 levels of membership. They have a free membership that, and again, like I said, everybody will sign up for. If somebody wants to pay $5 a month, they have the opportunity to get additional cash back. They get a prepaid debit card that all their cash back can be loaded on. And most people, in my experience, simply upgrade to the VIP cash back. And I'll show you why in a second. That's a $99 a year program. You get to refer other customers, so you get a nice kickback every time you refer somebody else to the program. You get a very aggressive percentage-wise cash back. You also get the debit card, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this is pretty cool, right? I'm like, when I was first looking at this opportunity, and I'm always looking at opportunities to capitalize on this e-commerce wave that started back in the early 2000s, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I thought this is pretty nifty, right? Dubli's really done a really great job negotiating with stores that I shop at and you shop at, and places that I book travel, and places that I get coupons and deals. That's pretty cool. But here's the even better thing. Dubli is what I consider a technology company. So let's look at how Dubli puts themselves in front of you and your customers on a day-to-day basis. I already did this search, and I don't need to do it again. I actually went to Google.com and I searched on Christmas gifts. Now, how many of you that are listening to my voice tonight are going to be searching for Christmas gifts over the next few weeks, right? Probably almost every single one of you. But here's what Dubli's done a great job on. Please remember, I'm on Google.com. And if you notice here, right in the search results, at Uncommon Christmas Gifts, up to 12.5% cash back at Uncommon Christmas Gifts. If I scroll down the page, I'll find at QVC up to 6.6%, at Uncommon Goods up to 12.5%, up at Personalization Mall if you want to buy your dad I don't know, a coffee mug that has his name on it, you get up to 15.8%. And I can do search after search after search. I know that this is kind of random, but I was looking for a tennis racket for my nephew earlier because he's a tennis player, and I want to get him a tennis racket for Christmas. 9.9% back. Scroll down the page more, up to 9.9%, 9.5%. This is beautifully integrated into Google so that when you don't have to, I was really concerned, right, when I first looked at the program. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's really great, but I don't want to alter the way that I shop and the way that I look for things online. And your customers don't want to either, right? We don't have to want to force them to go to the mall to get to the Dubli portal to get their shopping done. So Dubli, in their infinite wisdom, has integrated themselves into Google search results. But guys, it gets better than that. Let's say you want to go to Macy's, right? And so you go to Macy's.com. As a matter of fact, I did this yesterday. I got an email from Macy's saying they were having this big sale, right? I went and I said, okay, good. I have free shipping. I'm going to have 20% off on everything I buy. But here's what Dubli does. They've even integrated any store that's affiliated with the Dubli portal. They have this little toolbar at the top. You just click Activate Cashback. And at that point, I'm a VIP member, and it says my cashback is active. I'm going to receive 8.75% on anything that I buy at Macy's. So they just track through. Again, the technology is integrated within the shopping experience at Macy's or Nordstrom's or Overstock, or and I could go on and on and on. Or when you're making your hotel reservations for this holiday season, or your plane reservations, or your car reservations. I know that. My husband and I are heading down to Puerto Vallarta in a couple of weeks, so we're getting cash back on our Hertz rental, etc. So not only did I get my 20% here at Macy's, I got my free shipping. I put it on my Visa card, which I get another 1 or 2% back from Visa, but I also scored, I think my cash back on my Macy's shopping was about $25. And guys, remember, here's the most interesting part of that. That is cash back that you would never actually have seen before, right? It's basically, I call it found money. My very first experience with the Dubli cashback program, I was headed off, interestingly enough, to Dubai to meet with the leadership at Dubli and some of our great internet marketing experts that we've aligned ourselves with, and I got almost $300 cash back on my hotel. Now, I was doing a little Snoopy dance around the room because, again, I also got my points from my hotel stay. I also got my little piddly cash back from my credit card. But that's $300 that I would never, ever, ever have seen. So, in my estimation, I've been very, very fortunate in my career. I spent 20-some years in corporate America. I'll give away my age now because I've actually had the great opportunity to work with 2 multi-billion-dollar companies. My very first job out of college, I was with a little company that nobody had ever heard of called MTV. I think I was employee number 24, something like that. We all know what happened there. That company is a very, very, very large multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company. And then later on in the late 90s, I was part of building a very, very big search engine. I think I was employee 74 at that company. And within a year, that company is worth over $2 billion. And it's an interesting thing when you're involved with a startup which capitalizes on a big change in consumer behavior, right? There was a big change in consumer behavior with MTV. There was a big change in consumer behavior when the internet got started and search engines started coming out and big brands came online to be able to market their company's products, etc. The same thing is happening now, right? The e-commerce wave has already begun. It's just a swelling tide that's going to crash onto the United States shores and the rest of the world shores, and we're perfectly positioned to capitalize on it. That is a product, honestly, that nobody says no to. I don't know anybody in the world that would say no to cash back. And how would you like to have potentially thousands, if not tens of thousands, of Dubli Toolbar customers that are online shopping every single day? And how would you like to get a piece of their online shopping? Even a teeny tiny little piece of that marketplace. Well, that's exactly what we're proposing that you take advantage of today. And to explain exactly how the business side, I've talked to you about the consumer experience, right? What the product looks like, to talk to you now about what the business opportunity that's here in front of you is my great friend Kelly Williams. He is a very accomplished entrepreneur. He had formerly owned many, I think it was 7 Subway franchises. Then he segued into the financial services industry. He managed over $300 million in assets, and now he's right here with us, bringing his skills, and he's also a family man. I don't even know. You've got a bunch of kids and even a bunch more grandkids. But he's going to talk to you about how you can tap into this marketplace and what's in store for you and how we're going to help you get there. So Kelly, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Carla. And as you will all agree with me, it's an honor for me to actually have an opportunity to do this hangout with Carla. We've done another one before, and she is extremely professional, as you will agree with me, and she is accomplished as well in all of the things that she has been involved in. But one of the things that I've noticed about Carla that oftentimes gets overlooked, especially when you just see somebody on camera, is their big heart. Okay, and I had a chance to meet her in San Diego, and it was quite apparent as I just kind of watched her go around and just give people hugs. And to me, that is a huge deal when you're in business. Does someone lead with their heart? Is someone really willing to reach out with their heart? And Carla is definitely one of those people. So, you know, if you're looking at this and you're someone that's considering maybe getting on Carla's team, I'm telling you, you're not going to go wrong at all. So with that said, it's an honor to be able to spend some time with her and with all of you tonight, because like Carla said earlier, you have a lot of options. Obviously, you can go online and you're going to get bombarded with opportunity after opportunity, and we all have, okay? But I will dare say that there is nothing that I have seen in a very, very long time, or actually any time, that is as simple as what we're doing and what we're offering, but has such tremendous value. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of jump into the business side of it. Maybe you're just here to save money, and which we all are, but if you want to take it one step further and participate with us in building what I call kind of an empire, where we're able to offer this incredible cashback system created by Dubli, but create a very lucrative work-from-home opportunity, then stick around, take some notes. Obviously, I'm going to go through it very quickly, so you'll want to get back with the person who invited you as you take down some notes. But hopefully I'll be able to answer some of those questions as we go along. But I'm going to share my screen and go through this as quickly as I possibly can, so there's not going to be a lot of time to waste. So Carla, why don't you tell me whether or not, can you see it? Okay.
I can.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to jump into Dubli and just real quickly just talk about Dubli as really the backbone of what we're doing. Obviously, would be no business had it not been for Dubli and the creativity and the vision of Michael Hansen, who's this gentleman right here, who is the creator of Dubli. But he wasn't, you know, just going to be doing this on his own. He created, you know, a program that wasn't just thrown together overnight. And we have some heavyweights that sit both on the board of directors as well as key leaders on the management team that we can be proud of. Dubli began back in 2003, so it's not something that, gee, it's just a brainchild, let's throw this together. It's a publicly traded company as well, and I feel extremely confident in the direction they're going, and obviously you can tell by the excitement of Carla and about this cashback system. And so I'm not going to go into any more great detail in terms of this, but they are great visionaries. They have created something that's very professional, as Carla was able to illustrate. It's supported in 17 different languages, so it is a worldwide business. But the beautiful thing about what it is that we're offering is that it's just now getting traction in one of the largest shopping marketplaces in the world, and that's the USA and North America. So we have an opportunity to capitalize on that through the Dubli, what I call, awesome, rewarding global cashback shopping system, and the most rewarding global cashback shopping system on the planet. But now what I want to share with you is what I consider to be the most lucrative global work from home program on the planet as well. And so you've got two little pieces here, the Dubli cashback system, and now they've created a way for those work from home entrepreneurs to create a very significant income. And I'm going to jump into that really, really quickly. The first thing I'm going to describe is what I call the back end or walk away residual income. And to me, that's been the elusive monster of most people, is that, hey, gee, hop on board and you're going to be part of this residual walk away income, and that never happens for most. But as you can see, this business model that Carla introduced is a customer-driven business model. And that creates a residual walk-away income, and hopefully you'll be able to grasp that as I kind of move through this. So the compensation structure is such that we're going to be earning money on the membership fees and also on the transactional fees, commissionable cash back from our personal customers, and that's the first income opportunity associated with this. So we're going to make 25%, like I said, on the annual as well as the monthly membership on all those people that we personally bring into the business. When I say we personally bring in, I'm talking about customers that we introduce to the business. So with that said, the Dubli thought way ahead and recognized, well, hey, we can help all of our business associates create a viral component by allowing customers to refer customers. And what do I mean by that? As a VIP member, once again, the VIP membership is not $99 a month, it's $99 a year. I call it a Costco membership on steroids, because you're not just limited to Costco. You can go to any of over 4,000 different merchants within the US, and I think up to 12,000 worldwide. But here's the neat thing: as a VIP member, and we 80% of all free members that come in the Dubli network upgrade to VIP. But as they refer others, they're going to be earning a $20 referral bonus, but those customers are treated as though they're our customers. So our customers can continue to refer other customers who can continue to refer other customers, which creates this huge viral network of customers, and we get a piece of all of their membership, 25% of their membership fees, both monthly and annual, as well as 25% on their commissionable cash back. So you can see that this can drive a significant dollar amount into this, quote, walk away residual income that we're talking about. The second way that you can earn income is as you build a sales organization, you're going to earn commission on their customers as on their membership fees of their customers and the transactions that those customers have as well. And that ranges anywhere from 5 to 27.5%. I'm not going to go into how you earn the different levels. It's based on Dubli ranks within the system, and this is one of those things you're going to kind of have to take a note and get back with the person, and they can direct you to some more detailed compensation structure, compensation videos that are out there. Okay, so you're going to earn on the customers of your business builders as well as their business builders and the customers, and this can continue to go down, and you can earn multiple generations of customers as your business structure increases over time. But they also, Dubli was smart, and any wise company is going to make sure that they have on the front end what I call keep us in the game. So as our customer base increases over time, what's going to keep us in the game is the upfront commission. And so beginning November 12, 2014, Dubli Network initiated a compensation plan enhancement called D2G2 and overlay the current program. That's the name of it. In essence, it's very powerful compensation structure, and those of us who have been in the industry have analyzed this compensation structure, and I will say this, I have not seen anything as powerful and as lucrative to keep people in the game as this D2G2 compensation structure. But it's based on the initial business associate packages, and there's primarily two, and one is a total cost of $594, and it's called a team member, and then the other package is called a PPA or Partner Program Accelerator, and it's $2475, and I'll go through these in just a minute, but just keep that in mind. The binary or this dual team, which I'm going to describe here in just a minute, is only in reference to these two initial packages that business associates will start with. Okay, and the first commission that you're going to earn is what they call a fast start bonus. It's very simple. Everybody is going to earn 10% on all of the VA packages of the personally sponsored business associates. So on a team member package, you're going to earn $49.50, and on a PPA package, you're going to earn $247.50. That's for everybody. Okay, but there's also some additional commissions you're going to earn, and this is where the dynamics of this structure come in, because there's only two teams. You only have two sales teams, a left sales team and a right sales team. And the system, what it does is it's depending on the package that a new business associate purchases to begin their business, you're going to earn points. And it's $1 equals a point. All right. So for the team member package, it's 495 points. For the PPA package, it's 2475. You're going to earn 10 to 20% cycle bonus, and I'll explain what the cycle is. Every time you accumulate 400 points on each sales team. And I'm not going to go into how you qualify for 10%, 15, or 20%. We want to keep this pretty condensed, but you can go and learn more about how to qualify for the higher cycle bonuses. Okay? But once you accumulate 400 points on each sales team, and the sales team isn't just you and your people, it can be people that you introduced and that those people introduced. If you're fortunate enough and you are working also very closely with the people that brought you into the business and they're actively building your business, well, guess what? Your sales team can grow based on that as well. Some people call that spillover, but in my case, I don't like to really harp on that, because I believe if a person is involved in a network marketing concept and you can't build two teams, you probably shouldn't be in a network marketing concept. Okay, but you may be fortunate enough to have the dynamics of that happen. Okay, and that may happen. So let me just give you a quick illustration, and you have to keep in mind with a binary or a dual team, the volume counts regardless of how many levels and generations this goes down. It can go unlimited, and that volume will count for you. This is, I will say this, in all of my network marketing experience, I have made more money in a structure like this than anything else I've ever done. That's why when they told me that, hey, they're going to have this enhancement, I got extremely excited because of this. Now, keep in mind, I'm a financial brain. My mind works totally different than everybody else's, so I am anal. I have to figure things out. And as I did that with this compensation structure, I was blown away, okay? But we're not going to get into all the reasons why I'm blown away. You'll just have to get back with the person, or you can call me, or you can text me, or whatever. I'll tell you all the reasons why I'm blown away with it. Okay, so then there's also some additional ways that you earn income. Well, in this case, let me just give you a really quick illustration. So let's say that you started out with the PPA package. You're kind of a team leader, and you introduced it to a team member. Okay, that's going to generate 495 points on your left sales team. And someone on your right ended up purchasing the PPA package. That's 2475. Well, what does that mean? All of a sudden, this creates a cycle. Because what's a cycle? You have 400 points left, 400 points right. That creates a cycle. In this case, let's just say you're just getting started out, so that's a 10% cycle. That's $40. Well, any unused carryover points will be stored. So it's not like you lose the points. They're just waiting and to accumulate to 400 again. And when that happens, you cycle again. And there's no limit on the number of cycles. However, there is a limit on how much you can make per week. Dang it. That's $25,000 a week. And on the binary, okay, you can have all these other incomes coming in, but on the binary cycles, it's $25,000 per week. And I believe most of us would be okay with that, you know, as we hit that. All right. Many people will make much more than that because there's some additional bonuses that aren't included in that 25,000 cap, and this is one of them. You can earn 10 to 20% matching bonus on the cycle earnings of all your personally sponsored BAs, regardless of which sales team they are on. What does that mean? Okay, so let's say that you've now qualified for a 20% cycle bonus. The 20% also is associated with those people that you personally enroll. You're going to earn that amount as a matching bonus on what they earn. So let's just assume that on your left sales team, and it doesn't matter where these people are on your teams, because remember, you only have two. Once you have more than two people you've enrolled, you just have to continue to place them and help other people underneath, okay, in a two sales team fashion. So let's say the total amount of the earnings of those people that you've personally enrolled is $8,000. In this case, this kind of shows where those people may be, because obviously I don't have a big enough piece of paper here to show that they could be in unlimited levels down. It doesn't matter. But let's say it's $8,000 in a particular week. Well, because you're at the 20% cycle bonus level and you've qualified for that, you'll earn $1,600 in addition to the binary cycle earnings that you have. Okay, so it's extremely lucrative. And so once again, your matching bonus would be $1,600. Then there's a fourth way that you can earn, and that's called matching bonus on the cycle earnings of all generational BAs, depending upon your Dubli rank. So there's different ranks within inside of Dubli, and as you achieve those certain ranks, then it creates generations. And let me show you what I mean by a generation. So let's say you're a team leader, and the system is going to determine where is the next team leader within a generational line. Everybody in between the TL, okay, is your first generation. So you're going to earn anywhere from 5 to 10% on all of that generation in between when they cycle. So not only you're earning your cycle bonuses when you cycle, and also a matching bonus on all the personal people that you enroll when they cycle, but you're also going to be earning matching bonuses on your generational people between your rank and a rank equal to yours and greater. Okay, I've just showed this is TL. So it's not only just your first generation. As you become a TC, it goes through 2 generations. And as an SD, it goes through 3 generations. And as you go up from there, it actually increases more. So literally, I'm just telling you, just on those matching bonuses, the income will be outrageous And that's on top of the other bonuses we were talking about, the fast start, the cycle bonus, as well as the personal matching bonus. Okay, now I'm going to jump really quickly into Team Wukar, and what does that all mean, and how can that help you? Because one of the things that stood out to me after I learned how powerful Dubli was there's a dilemma when you go to any kind of on or offline work from home business that involves building a team and building a customer base. And the issue is most people can't go out and get customers, and they have a hard time recruiting. And then all of a sudden we learn something about what we call Team Wukar, which we're all proud to be part of, because it answers those two dilemmas. So how then is Team Wukar going to help you? Real quickly, there's a gentleman by the name of Matt Trainer. I'll introduce you in just a second, and he's become one of the world's renowned SEO experts. And what do I mean by SEO experts? When you go do a search on Google, and actually Carla showed you this, when you do a search, this is a search on hotels. What happens is pops up ads. When you see the little AD next to it, those are pay-per-click ads or pay-per-impression ads. But then you see all of the other ones down below. These are what you call search engine optimization results. That is somebody who has spent a ton of time to work to get their results to the top of the search engine when somebody typed in what they did. And there's very few people who have become extremely good at this. Some have become great. And there's one of them, and his name is Matt Trainer. He's one of the world's top SEO experts. He's sought after by some of the world's top online marketers, as well as some of the I think Dr. Phil and New York bestsellers, because he knows what he's doing. Well, we have the fortunate opportunity to be linked to Matt Trainer, because when Matt Trainer saw Dubli, he saw a tremendous opportunity that literally he could help thousands, if not tens of thousands of people generate customers and business builders to their business because of the endless SEO possibilities that are within the Dubli network. Because keep in mind, how many products are within the Dubli network? There's an unlimited number of products. And Matt Trainer is helping all of us just by doing some certain little things that I'll talk about here in just a minute to be able to create an SEO project that literally will take over the internet and help all of us create customers and business builders for our business. And so what does this all mean for you? Let me just illustrate real quickly. So what Team Wukar is all about is to create hundreds of thousands of these SEO campaigns running simultaneously, and this is going to bring in thousands upon thousands of customer conversions daily. Well, we have referred to this as an SEO rotator, and people can come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have a ton, skill level or what have you. That's the neat thing about it. And what happens is you're in this SEO rotator, there's a sweet spot. The sweet spot is when you get to that point, you're going to get a customer added to your business. And we're going to refer to you as this little coach, and let's assume you have 20 SEO credits. Well, when you get in that sweet spot, you actually will earn a customer within the system. And what pushes the whole system around? As everybody else is getting another customer, this is pushing everybody around this SEO rotator until you get back into that sweet spot again. And that, in essence, is how the rotator works. So as long as you have credits, you will remain in this rotator and be able to share in this huge amount of traffic that's being sent into the Dubli or into the Team Wukar system. You might ask yourself, well, how do I get credits to be part of the rotator? It's your effort. Okay, this isn't just to sit around, magic wand, fairy dust sprinkled on you. This requires some effort, but it's an effort anyone can do. And you earn SEO credits by doing SEO-related tasks. And you can get back with the person who sent you here. They can tell you exactly what the tasks are at this point, and you'll soon realize that anyone can do them. In fact, we have people who have their young children doing tasks and earning credits. And what do these credits happen? What the credits are going to do for you? they're going to add customers to your business. And most people, like I said, have a difficult time getting customers and business builders. And so with that said, a customer's value to you, this is through Dubli's historical data, represents about 150, a VIP customer, $150 to $200 a year in earnings to you as a business associate. Okay, so do you want a few customers or do you want thousands of customers? You get to decide through your own efforts by earning these credits. So real quickly, there's going to be two types of rotators. There's going to be a customer-driven one and a business associate-driven one. And that is why we're so excited, because now it became not only a no-brainer from the product standpoint, a no-brainer because now we're linked to a marketing system platform that literally can help all of us build our business by simply participating with what we're doing. And so let me just quickly end by saying, like I mentioned, there's two options. Option number one, which is a team member package, it's $594. You have to buy the business package, and then you select one of the two different membership packages that are associated with that. Then there's the second option, which is $24.75. And to me, if you are serious about building a business, you will want to consider this because the nature of what you're going to get. Not only will you have access to to be able to earn your money back, because what happens with these packages, there's enough prepaid vouchers that you're going to earn your money back by selling those, and you also can earn your money back because there's a bonus associated with giving those out, or you can sell those. All right. So real quickly, also part of the option number two, $24.75, is a huge benefit of a partnership program. I'm not going to go into it in great detail. Get back with the person who sent you here. But literally, these are larger organizations, charities, nonprofit organizations that can have the Dubli system and have it white labeled to them and branded to them. And to me, you want to have this piece because it can create huge amounts of customers for you in a big way. Okay, and then also part of that is, even though there's not a tremendous cost or outside of some effort on your part to be part of Team Wukar, you will, as a option number two, a PPA business associate, you're going to also have access to Matt Trainer's SEO training, which literally he has sold for thousands of dollars in the past. He is going to have that same content available within the Team Wukar system. So you'll have access to all of that through the option number two. Okay, real quickly, I'm going to wrap up by saying this. I've been fortunate to have owned and operated my own businesses since 1989, from 7 Subway sandwich shops to my own financial services company, as well as several other online marketing systems. But this dwarfs them all in terms of the income potential. And to think it only cost me $24.75 to get started is like winning the lottery. I mean, it's just downright humorous. Okay, there's very few things that I can really point to that say I have been at the right place at the right time, and Dubli and Team Wukar is definitely one of them. And so with that said, I just want to just end by sharing just a quick story. A lot of you know I'm kind of a storyteller because I look at my life, and I look at my life as a story. I mean, we have a story written every single day. And many of you know that we had this big event in San Diego. And I came back and I was just pumped up. I mean, I met some awesome people like Carla and so many wonderful other people. And I was just excited to get rolling on the business again and just be able to share some of the things that we'd learned and some of that excitement and energy. And then what happened is things were going great. And then Thursday came. And this was, I can't even remember the exact date, so this was last Thursday, so just, prior to the weekend. I get this call from my son. He's my 30-year-old son. He has a young wife, and they have 3 children. And he's sobbing. He can't even talk because he's crying. It's in the middle of the day, and I just say, what? And all of a sudden, when something happens like that, it's like somebody just takes your heart and it's squeezing the energy out of you. And finally, he starts talking, and he said, Jen has a tumor in her chest cavity, and needs to go to the doctor to find out what this is all about. So we rush over to his house, and we spend the time with his children, and while they go and have some additional tests of this tumor, and they determine that she's 25 years old. She has 3 children. She has Hodgkin's lymphoma, and a cancer. She's young, and so we have the next day. We kind of have this little, prayer meeting at her home. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because life is going to throw a lot of things at you, but we have a choice. And as we went to their home, and obviously, there was, this anxiety at first, but she stood up, and there was our whole family and her whole family there. And with, tears streaming down her face, she said, she had the most positive attitude, and she just said, I know I am going to grow from this experience, and I have a choice. I can either be angry and upset and disappointed that this happened to me, or I can take an attitude of, I'm going to help a lot of people because I'm going through this. And that's the choice that she decided to make. And so with that said, how does that relate to business? We have a choice every day. You have a choice. You were sitting in this point in your life, and you have a choice that you can look at this and go, gosh, this is just one of those other things that I've heard about. It's not. This is what we're doing is a project. It's a project that, yes, technology and this cash back, but it's a project that involves awesome people like Carla and so many other people who are willing to offer their hearts and say, join us, and we're going to help you make a choice to make a difference in your life and in many other people's lives that we can share this with, and some incredible things will happen. So Carla, I told Carla my goal was this amount of time, and I blew it. She did awesome. I just blew it. So I'm going to turn the time back over to Carla to wrap it up and say thank you for being on this. So Carla, take it away.
I don't even know how I can say anything after that other than thank you, Kelly, for sharing the story, and thank you, Kelly, for doing such a great job sharing what our crazy talented internet marketing team is doing. So today could quite possibly be the last day you ever worry about money. So make a decision. Make a decision to get back to the person that invited you, get any last questions answered, or maybe just make a decision to get started by pushing the button and underneath. There's probably wherever this is playing, there's probably a button underneath my head here, and get started. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future. This e-commerce wave is crashing, and it's going to crash on this team, with or without you, and we'd love to have you join us on board. So with that, I'm going to let you go back to your evening. I look forward to working with you, Kelly. Thank you for riding on my wing and doing such a great job explaining the opportunity here. Stay awesome, everybody. Make it a great day.